All right, the next cook kit that we're going to talk about, guys, in the rotation is my Stanley Adventure Cup cook kit. And I showed this one recently on one of my base camp videos, and I'm just going to give you a little bit of a closer look here and talk a little bit more about the cook pot. This here is the Condor H2O Pouch, and it's a great pouch. I love it very much. It looks like it's showing up as kind of brown or tan on camera here, but it's actually OD green, if you can believe that. It has the molly attachments, and that's usually how I carry it. I'll have it mollied right to my operator backpack. And it has a pocket here on the front. And let me just show you the size of it. I keep the lid. This is the lid to the Adventure Cup. I keep the handle to the Adventure Cup. And I keep it wrapped in here just so this doesn't puncture the material at all on the pouch. And I also keep a Trangia stove. So those all fit right in the front pocket here. This also has D-rings on the side, so you can throw some rope around it. You can use something from maybe like an old backpack or something, the strap, and you could hook it right on there and carry it that way. Then we're just going to unzip the top. And as you can see, it has molly on all sides here. Great little pouch. Now the reason I keep this in a stuff sack is, let me show you here, guys. Couple of reasons why I keep it in a stuff sack. Okay, here is my setup, and you'll see some paper towel in between each of these, and that's so it doesn't rattle around in my pack. And if I need paper towels to wipe things off, I always have it. But this is nested as such. The Stanley water bottle is nested inside the Stanley Adventure Cup, which is nested inside the Walmart GI Cup for $5. So these three items all nest into each other. And the reason I keep them in a stuff sack is because I don't diligently clean the bottoms of my cook pots when they get black. Some people don't like it, some people prefer it. I seem to find that it does heat up the water quicker when there's some black on the outside of the pots. It may be just all in my head, I'm not sure, but I feel like it speeds it up a little bit. So I leave it on there for the most part. Whatever doesn't come out in the wash, and when I'm just soaping around there, I just leave it on there. So as these are nested together, in pulling it in and out of the Condor pouch, you can see this little area here, and I'm going to show you that's where the handle goes on. Sometimes that will catch on the edge. Make sure this is okay. It'll catch right on the edge here. I don't have any rips right now because I've seen videos on that where guys were having their cooking kits catch when they're pulling them in and out. So I always have kept them in a stuff sack, so it kind of goes in and out in one motion, and I'll show you when I put them back in. But the other reason is, as I was mentioning, the soot. It's to keep the soot off my gear, to keep my pouches clean, and to not have them blacken from all of the pots. That's another reason that I use the stuff sack. So let's talk about the Stanley Adventure Cup. You can see the graduation marks there. And there are some on the inside too. So that's a very, very good feature there. It lets you keep a good eye on how much water you're using. I really enjoy the Pathfinder Canteen cup has them inside too. And I really enjoy having those marks on the inside and outside. If they weren't there, you could always make them yourself. I mean, you could put notches in there and know how it's measuring out, but I like it when they're included. Now this is 24 ounces, That translates into about 0.75 quarts or 3 cups of water. So essentially this is going to hold about 3 cups of water maximum. I usually use 1 to 2. Comes with a lid, which is a very nice lid. You can see some drainage holes there. And it fits on really well. This lid here comes with a plastic holder at the top when you first get it. And what I did was remove that and just put this key ring in there, because that plastic holder would have melted by now, should I still be using that one. I just threw this key ring in, and something I learned from M.I. Woodsman, when you put it in, it kind of flops around, okay? What John showed me is you could actually fasten it a little bit on there, and it's going to stay in the upright position. You can put it down, but then when you're cooking, it stays upright as long as you have a little bit of that key ring in between the holder there, if that makes sense. So, great lid, by the way. I love it. And I showed this before, but the Stanley GI cup, or the Amazon GI cup, the Stanley lid fits on there perfectly. So if you were just cooking in this or wanted to keep something warm, that lid fits perfectly on there. One other thing this thing comes with, and it gives you the option, is the handle. The handle looks like this. And on here, you can see the holes right back here. And all you need to do is just squeeze that to fit it in. And what it's made to do is to slide over just like that. And then you just slide this back, and there you go. So that's a pretty neat feature. I don't always use it like that because I have drilled a hole on each side, and I usually hang it over a fire. The hole's right here. And then you saw the snare wire that I carry in the Canteen pouch. Or I'll just cook it right on the fire like this, guys. I'll take the handle and put it right in the fire and cook it that way. This also comes with 2 heavy-duty plastic cups too. There's 2 like coffee cups that come in there. Truthfully, guys, I've never used them, ever. I took them out. I don't even know where they are. I usually just drink right out of this thing, or I'll pour the coffee right into here if I need it. I've never found a use for those cups, and being plastic, I don't really carry them. So what we'll do now is just remove the handle, fasten our lid back on, and put it all back together. I checked on Amazon before doing this video. I think I bought this at Walmart maybe 2 years ago for about $15. And to let you know the durability of this, this was my only cook pot back then, and it was my only cook pot for about 1 year. This thing is perfect for one person, which is usually what I do. I usually only go into the woods by myself, maybe with my son Max other times. So it's either me or me plus one, and this thing works great. It's perfect for solo hiking, solo camping, anything like that. So as I said, it's about $15 at Walmart. So I put the paper towel in the GI cup first, nest it right down in there. Then I'm going to take my other paper towel, nest in my Stanley Canteen water bottle. Throw on the stuff sack here. And then this part can get a little tricky, but you just got to work with it. Going all in once like this. Just want to make sure the zippers are out of the way. And then I just work it down. And then as soon as it gets over a few bumps there, it slides right down for you. There we go. Then I put the string in. And there's many different ways of organizing this, guys. I know some guys will put the lid up here. Some guys will put the lid at the very bottom, which I've done that before too. But being that I have the room right now and nothing else is in this front pocket, oh, I also got a little Ranger band in the front pocket should I need that. Here's their Trangia, which has another. And I'm going to leave this out to show you a couple things here in a second. Then we're going to take our handle, and because of the way those stick out at the end, that's why I wrap it in this paper towel before I throw it back in here. So we're going to throw our handle in here. We're going to throw our lid in here. And then ideally we would throw the Trangia in here. And there we go, guys. That's set to go. So this is the one that I bought first. This is the one that I've had the longest, and it's a tremendous kit. I would still use this by itself today if I didn't like cook pots and like to buy them and check them out and explore them so much.